this is when I understood what this movie was about, where
the unlock. Okay, what do you got?
Kane says to Carlson is absolutely obsessed with this space alien woman. And Kane says, Carlson, she's not human.
She'll destroy you. She's destroyed worlds.
And I realized this is a movie about when you're trying to explain to your friend he's in a toxic relationship, but he's so freaking infatuated with how hot this girl is that he won't let it go, even though he himself sees it's destroying him. That is actually what this movie is about, Ryan. That is my thesis. And I think that once you see it in that way, I think it actually helps explain a couple things, including the insane ending.
Space vampire, space girl. It's a projection of his desire and wants, and like that she looks that way because they tapped into his mind and realized was his vision of the perfect female. So like that basically he's got no ability to stop completely falling in love with her.
Right. She's actually a space bat. So the movie is really about Kane and Carlson, who are these two guys, professionals who meet each other. They're trying to save the world from these energy vampires. It turns out when you're watching the movie, you think that the energy vampires are sucking energy out of you, and then you just become a desiccated husk, and then they just keep your energy. But that's actually not what's happening. You find out there's so much plot in this movie. You find out at the end of the movie that when the space vampire zombie bat telekinesis monsters suck energy out of you, they actually shoot it up to the sky because there's a giant umbrella in the sky that's called
artichoke umbrella. Yeah.
All right, explain why you're calling it an artichoke umbrella. You can't just leave it like that.
It looks like a umbrella with little like claw hooks. So it's like kind of like a bat umbrella with a artichoke tail. And they said apparently the special effects guys said he was inspired by a stalk of an artichoke, and you can kind of see it in the way it's segmented and ridged. But like, yeah, so that's the mothership for the space bat vampire telekinesis zombie ringleaders. They live up in this thing, and they're sucking souls up into outer space via this blue light.
One last line I love in the movie when Carlson confronts. And we just call her like Space Girl because she doesn't have a name in the movie.
Space Girl. Yeah.
He's like yelling at her, and she's apparently like a conduit because all of the energy in the world is going to her, and then she's shooting it back up to the mothership. And then she says the line,
"The web of destiny carries your blood and soul back to the genesis, my life forms. Come, be with me. Come with me, Carlson."
And I was like, I got to pause the movie and write this down. What the hell is this movie talking about? There's so much crazy dialogue in this movie. Thoughts? Or Ryan, has the web of destiny carried your blood and soul back to the genesis of my life form? There is a quote I came upon, the guy that wrote the book, The Space Vampires.
Yeah, Colin Wilson. Yep.
And Colin Wilson said, that this was the worst movie he's ever seen in his life. So that's got to be heartbreaking when they pay you money to turn your book into a movie. They got Tobe Hooper, famous director. He's now, at this point, made 2 huge blockbuster movies between Texas Chainsaw and Poltergeist. Then he makes this insane movie out of your book, changes multiple elements, and then you think it's a piece of dog crap. That's got to be heartbreaking.
I feel like there's authors they're a cranky bunch. Like they know what they're getting into, so don't be a little bitch about like, oh, they changed your script, you don't like it, I only got a couple $1 million. Like let me get on the little fiddle. Like this, you know what you're getting into, buddy. And he's acting like he's some high literature guy, like space vampires, like that's the name of your book. Like I got no empathy for this Colin Wilson guy, although I do want to go read the book.